Tom Cloud with this week's Precious Metals Market Update. As you know, we're doing these bi-weekly now, not every week, so you have time to get your questions in if you want me to address them. But today, without question, overwhelming thing that we've had a lot of emails in the last 2 weeks with all the activity going on in the gold and silver market. But the first one is, should I trade my gold for silver because the ratios are starting to change and there's a lot more room for appreciation? And where do I think the ratio will finish? Since we last talked, the ratio on gold silver has gone from 93 to 1 to 85 to 1. So silver the last 2 weeks has gone up faster than gold. Both of them have gone up, but silver's gone up faster, but it was lagging behind. So now, through this year, through right now, gold's up 11.6% for this calendar year, and silver's up 8.3% because it had a 3% move in the last week. So what do I think you should do? It's a very personal question as to whether or not, if you have a larger percentage of gold than you do silver and you want to level it out, no question, I think, before the dust settles, that silver is going to go up a bigger percentage than gold from here. Now, let's talk about an example. You hear people saying it's going to 16 to 1 ratios like it was back in 1980 when silver got to 50 and gold got to 850. Gold was 16 times more valuable than silver. Or you go all the way back to 1971 when Nixon allowed gold to be traded again, and it was 32 and silver was $1. It was 32 to 1. And then we got up at the end of 2011 when we saw gold in the 1800s and silver in the 40s, and it was close to 50 to 1. And that's kind of been where most people believe a fair ratio is, 50 to 1. So let's talk about if gold goes up from 1430, where it is right now, to 2000, that would be a 40% move. And I believe with all my heart that's going to happen before the end of 2020. Maybe a little longer, but gold's going the right direction. But let's say that you took some of your gold and put it into silver at 1666, where it is right now, and gold got 2,000, and you divide it by 50, that would put silver at $40 an ounce, and you divide that by 1666, where it is today. While gold was going up 40%, silver would be going up 240%. From 1666 up to $40 per ounce. So yes, certainly when we can get you the full wholesale price to get out of your gold, the parts you want to put into silver, it may cost you 2.5% total to do the trade, but you're going to be so much better off if these numbers are right. Now, let me say this. Most of the people writing and calling, making their own decision, they're doing their own reading. I'm sitting here, you asked me a question. I'm not getting rid of my gold. Yes, I have liquidated some gold and moved into silver and taken a bigger position, fairly bigger position 2 weeks ago. So I don't mind telling you that. But if you don't have, if you have gold, and that's all you have, certainly makes sense to sell some and buy silver. But certainly I'm not telling you to go out and sell all your gold and buy silver. But it does look good, and certainly the second biggest question I'm getting, I think stock market's going to crash, and I don't. I think it's going to have a correction over the next few months, between now and October. Most of the people I follow in stocks almost unanimously believe there'll be a pullback between now and October. Some say 10%, which is no major correction. Others say 20 or 25. Others The most common number I hear is 15 to 20. So certainly not only do you need to reposition your gold and silver ratios, but you need to also look at raising your percentage in metals. I think it's very important that you move to a bigger percentage of your assets in metals and liquidate some stocks to take these positions in the gold and silver sector. So yes, that is my belief. There are a lot of people who know a lot more about it than I do, saying the same thing. Some very well-known writers, and I have things that people send me all the time. Do you agree with this writer? Disagree? But certainly that is what's going on right now. So where do you go from here? Make that decision. If you'd like to talk to Dan or myself, you can reach us at 800-247-2812. That's 800-247-2812. If you'd like to get a self-directed precious metals IRA that is with physical metals, we can also help you get a custodian. We can be your broker and representative, but we cannot be your custodian. But we can point you in the direction of 2 or 3 custodians that we work very closely with. So I think that you're going to see a lot of positive things going on in gold and silver market and the platinum market. We didn't get into that today, but certainly I've given a buy signal, and I expect platinum to easily get to 1,000 while gold's going to 2,000 and silver's on its way to a very high number. Just remember what happened in that move from 2000 to 2011 when the JP Morgans and Goldman Sachs went long the gold and silver market. We saw gold go from 256 to over 1,800 and silver from $3 and something up to 48. And it's going to happen again. Because once they get out of their short positions and go long, it could be 11 years like it was last time. We've seen this current short market at 7 years and counting right now. So it doesn't mean that it's over for sure. But I'm betting my money that gold and silver are going to go up far quicker than we're going to see in the equity markets percentage-wise. So hopefully we've addressed your major question, but if you want to talk to us directly, once again, call us at 800-247-2812, and we'll be happy to answer any questions and ask Dan about some specials that he has at his desk in silver and gold if you're looking to come in the market now. With this bi-weekly market update on precious metals, this is Tom Cloud signing out.